Around kitchen tables and at pub counters, the Shawnee Johnston transfer to Kildare has been discussed the length and breadth of the country. Just after 1:25, Johnston headed for the dressing room, the visitors' dressing room. Amid rumours that Johnston would start, followers of both counties poured in the gates, and some offered their thoughts on the long-running saga.
Personally speaking, if he comes on, I won't be cheering him on, but I hope to be cheering after the game.
Well, look, Johnny wanted to move on. Fair enough, the Cavan team now is about youth, and the next 4 or 5 years we'll develop into a very good squad.
I'm disappointed in it, but the man, he made a decision, and the best of luck to him.
And obviously people are disappointed that some of our own players are probably being overlooked with Shawnee Johnston coming in, but it's like everything else, it's done now, and I suppose in Kildare we just want to go on and play a bit of football.
It's sad really that it came to this, but we're here today for a football match that generated fierce interest, and Lukunu J will have a real good game here, and at the end of the game we'll be talking about the winning team and the future of Cavan football, and that's what I'm looking forward to after this game.
In front of a crowd of over 14,500 and in a crackling atmosphere, Cavan started with great drive and purpose. Converted frees from Jack Brady and Niall McDermott put Cavan 2 points up, but Kildare soon flexed their muscles and took the game by the scruff of the neck. Alan Smith opened the Lily Whites account after 7 minutes. Cavan, buoyed by that fine win over Fermanagh in the last round, were wasteful in the first half. They did manage 1 point from play, and it was a beauty. Eugene Keating with a lovely shot on the turn to narrow the margin to a single point, 4-3 to Kildare. Now stand by for one of the team goals of the summer. The Kildare move, started by keeper Shane Connolly. Neat, slick foot passing left a clutch of Cavan players trailing. John Doyle picked out James Kavanagh. Kavanagh played a lovely ball to Alan Smith, who fed the in-rushing Emmett Bolton. Some unselfish play from Tomás O'Connor. Mikey Conway finished to the net. A real quality goal from Kildare. That made it 1-6 to 3 points, and Kildare were pulling clear. Niall McDermott and Conway traded frees before Kildare struck for the second goal. Bolton found Tomás O'Connor. James Kavanagh's shot was weak, but Bolton was on hand to capitalise, and he fired home. That goal really broke Cavan's resolve, 2-7 to 4 points. Right at the start of the second half, Alan Smith with a great jump and then great vision to pick out Conway, who finished the move off in style. All the while, Johnston limbered up, waiting for the call. Eugene Keating is a target man of real substance, a player more than capable of winning his own ball, a brilliant catch outfielding Peter Kelly, and coolness to slip the ball past Connolly. But Kildare looked like they could up it a gear if they needed to. Bolton centrally involved again before laying it off for Johnny Doyle, who kicked an excellent point. And then, with 10 minutes to go, it happened. Number 21, Shawnee Johnston, brought on for Kildare as part of a double change. A great reception from the Kildare fans, mixed with some boos from some of the Cavan followers. Kildare put the seal on a comfortable win with 4 minutes to go. Dermot Early sent Podge Fogarty away. He passed to James Kavanagh. His drive cleared by Joshua Hayes, only as far as Alan Smith, who rifled the ball to the net. 1-5 for the day for the Sarsfield's man. And then in stoppage time, Shawnee got his chance. Kildare coasting to victory, but given all that's gone on, a pressure kick in the circumstances. But Johnston coolly converted. The last act on a day of drama at Breffni Park. It finished Kildare 3-20, Cavan 1-9.
I said previously we just kick too many wide and too many short, and that's a belief, confidence factor, and we have to work on that. At least we know that at least we have the ball and we have possession and we can work on those mistakes.
It's been a long, drawn-out saga. He finally made his bow. How difficult do you feel it was for him today?
Yeah, I suppose it's the ubiquitous Shawnee at the minute. It was difficult there, but it's very hard. For a manager, people were sort of saying he should have played against Meath, but he wasn't available, during the week, so I couldn't pick him. But this week he's been moving well. He got hurt last week, but he came back and he pushed hard to get on the 26 this week. But everybody's they're saying it's difficult. There's not much point in saying it isn't, because everybody's always right when they have the last say. A lot of people forget history, that there's players who've come into all counties, including Cavan, from other counties and stuff like that there, and they've been afforded the opportunity to play, and Shawnee's no different.
Well, it's kind of put to bed now, isn't it, Pat?
It is, and it was the inevitable result, because you have Kildare, a team who are 5 years ahead in terms of strength and conditioning and fitness against the team